saying, are we clear on what we just accepted? Do we get what's going to be now happening one day in the future? We need to sit down and work on this right now. And the monkey said, totally agree, but also let's just open Google Earth and let's zoom into the bottom of India, like 200 feet above the ground, and we're going to scroll up for 2.5 hours till we get to the top of the country so we can get a better feel for India. So that's what we did that day. As 6 months turned into 4, and then 2, and then 1, the people of TED decided to release the speakers. And I opened up the website, and there was my face, staring right back at me, and guess who woke up? So the panic monster starts losing his mind, and a few seconds later, the whole system's in mayhem. And the monkey, who, remember, he's terrified of the panic monster, boom, he's up the tree. And finally, the rational decision maker can take the wheel and I can start working on the talk. Now, the panic monster explains all kinds of pretty insane procrastinating behavior, like how someone like me could spend 2 weeks unable to start the opening sentence of a paper, and then miraculously find the unbelievable work ethic to stay up all night and write 8 pages. And this entire situation with the 3 characters, this is the procrastinator's system. It's not pretty, but in the end, it works. And this is what I decided to write about on the blog just a couple of years ago. Now, when I did, I was amazed by the response. Literally thousands of emails came in from all different kinds of people, from all over the world, doing all different kinds of things. These are people who are nurses and bankers and painters and engineers, lots and lots of PhD students. And they were all writing saying the same thing. I have this problem too. But what struck me was the contrast between the light tone of the post and the heaviness of these emails. These people were writing with intense frustration about what procrastination had done to their lives, about what this monkey had done to them. And I thought about this, and I said, well, if the procrastinator system works, then what's going on? Why are all these people in such a dark place? Well, turns out that there's 2 kinds of procrastination. Everything I've talked about today, the examples I've given, they all have deadlines. And when there's deadlines, the effects of procrastination are contained to the short term because the panic monster gets involved. But there's a second kind of procrastination that happens in situations when there is no deadline. So if you want to have a career where you want to be a self-starter, something in the arts, something entrepreneurial, there's no deadlines on those things at first, because nothing's happening at first, not until you've gone out and done the hard work to get some momentum, to get things going. There's also all kinds of important things outside of your career that don't involve any deadlines, like seeing your family, or exercising and taking care of your health, working on your relationship, or getting out of a relationship that isn't working. Now, if the procrastinator's only mechanism of doing these hard things is the panic monster, that's a problem, because in all of these non-deadline situations, the panic monster doesn't show up. He's nothing to wake up for. So the effects of procrastination are not contained. They just extend outward forever. And it's this long-term kind of procrastination that's much less visible and much less talked about than the funnier, short-term, deadline-based kind. It's usually suffered quietly and privately. And it can be the source of a huge amount of long-term unhappiness and regrets. And I thought, that's why these people are emailing, and that's why they're in such a bad place. It's not that they're cramming for some project. It's that long-term procrastination has made them feel like a spectator at times in their own lives. The frustration was not that they couldn't achieve their dreams, it's that they weren't even able to start chasing them. So I read these emails and I had a little bit of an epiphany that I don't think non-procrastinators exist. That's right. I think all of you are procrastinators. Now, you might not all be a mess, like some of us. And some of you may have a healthy relationship with deadlines. But remember, the monkey's sneakiest trick is when the deadlines aren't there. Now, I want to show you one last thing. I call this a life calendar. That's one box for every week of a 90-year life. That's not that many boxes, especially since we've already used a bunch of those. So I think we need to all take a long, hard look at that calendar We need to think about what we're really procrastinating on, because everyone is procrastinating on something in life. We need to stay aware of the instant gratification monkey. That's a job for all of us. And because there's not that many boxes on there, it's a job that should probably start today. Well, maybe not today, but sometime soon. Thank you.
Okay, so what you mentioned is there are three key elements in the brain for the procrastinator. One is rational decision maker. Another is instant gratification monkey. Do you know what is instant gratification? That means to get rewarded instantly. Okay, and then there's one more we call it panic monster. Okay, so now let's take out our smartphone. Okay, do you have a phone with you? Okay, we'll do some activities. Okay, so let me tell you about the interactive part of this session. Okay, it's unlike in secondary school, we need to do exercise using paper. Now we can go online and do some assessment online. Okay, so if you are an iPhone user, use Safari, and if you are an Android user, you can use Google Chrome. Okay, and then next, you try to key this link in. Okay, key this link here. Okay, on top of the URL, or you can scan a QR code. Either way, okay, you can scan a QR code or just type this URL. Okay, type it on the box, URL box, not in Google. Type it in the box here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, do you have data with you? Okay, so type in this link, join. Okay, type this link, join.quizy.com. Okay, everyone get that? Okay, you'll be led to a page which looks like this. Okay, scroll down until you see the word enter code. Yeah, scroll down until you see the word enter code. If you have any problem, you can raise your hand. Okay, we will go into the quiz together simultaneously. All right, enter code. Okay, and then you come to this one. You type in 931-446, and then you press enter. 931-446. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how many people here. Bubble sound. How many people do we have today? Who else? 101. I think more than that, right? 103. Okay. Anyone else? Haven't yet? This can host up to 1,000 people together. Okay? Yeah. 110. Anyone who haven't got in yet? Anyone? Okay, so let's begin. There are 8 questions here. You just key in the. Okay, okay. Come on now, okay. Okay, so it's basically an interactive quiz game. Okay, you can select the answer. There are 4 choices there. Okay, 8 questions, 4 choices, and you'll be assessed in terms of your correct answer. And then one more is time. If you can answer correctly in a very short time, you can get more marks. Okay, and then we'll see the ranking later on. 115. Okay. Done. We will just begin. In 5, 4, 3. Okay, let's go. done? Who else haven't done yet? Okay, let's. Okay, that's it again. 3. Okay, great. Top 5. Just 1 minute. Okay. Okay lah. I'll give top 10. Okay, top 10. There's a prize award ceremony for you. Okay. Okay, so let's see who got top 10. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a prize award ceremony. Starting from number 10. Okay. Crystal Lau. Who is that? Crystal, man. Crystal. Okay. Yeah. So let's give her a clap. Okay. Let's come up and take this gift with you. Okay. And then next one is Miko. Who is Miko? Okay, yeah, you can also come up. Okay, congratulations. Let's give her a big clap as well. Okay. Li Min. Who is Li Min? Okay, congrats. Let's give her a big clap. And then continue. Number 7, Jia Hui. Jia Hui. Okay. Okay. Let's give her a big clap. Number 6, Sharon. Sharon. Yeah. Okay. Let's give her a big clap. Number 5, Yan Yi. Okay, let's give a big clap. Okay. Number 4. Sorry if I pronounce wrongly. Okay. Sion Deborah Rich. Let's give a big clap. Do I pronounce correctly? So what's your name? Sion. Okay, Sion Deborah Rich. Okay, good. Let's give a big clap. Number 3. 宇宙最强美女 Who's that? Okay. Oh, let's give a big clap to 宇宙最强美女 Okay. Okay. Great. What a good name. Hong, HNG, Hong, anyone? Yes, let's give a big clap. Okay, and last but not least, our first place goes to Robbie CYJ. Okay, let's give a big clap. Okay, great. Just now, we just look at the top 10, okay? We just don't scroll down, okay? Let's see. So there are only 4 persons who got all correct, okay? Let's do a review. So what is it? Let's see. 48% of the questions are answered correctly. And then question 3 is the toughest question. What is the question? Let's take a look. 72 people got wrong. How does the instant gratification monkey is like? Present moment. Instant gratification. Okay, means instantly. Okay. Longest question. Let's see. How does the instant gratification monkey is like? Live in the present moment. Okay. 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 Let's do a review. Okay. About the talk just now. Okay. Okay, so let's do some question review. Okay, the first one is what is the thing that messes with our brain just now? Which one? Instant gratification monkey. Okay, not monkey, and not decision monkey. Okay, so this is our rational decision maker. This is the part where we decide things correctly. Okay, we have rational, and then there's a monkey. Okay, which we call instant gratification monkey. It pops up from nowhere. So this monkey disturbs our decision. Okay, so it will take charge of the view. Okay, and making us doing the wrong decision.